It's Eagles Nest now.
Eagles Nest. Charlie, almost Eagles Nest. Yambra weekend.
Oh yeah, we gotta do this, man.
We gotta move. We gotta roll. We gotta fly up to the Eagles Nest. El Giorgio.
That's right. Let me quickly do this birthday shout.
Shout to mommy, shout it.
How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm fantastic. As you can see, when you have a good night's sleep, even I'm very tired.
No, I can see good night's sleep.
I slept well because of something. Tell them.
What?
So,
hold on. You do the
congratulations to Manchester United. That was a good performance yesterday.
Fantastic performance.
We just
that's why you slept well.
No, and I slept very late too. But this guy, he was feeding school children during the day. And at night,
he's scoring goals.
You see, the interesting thing about it is that United gets a penalty. He's on 2 goals. He's on a brace. He's on a brace. He can actually get a hat trick. He says, no. Charlie, Anthony Martial. Score.
Because
the whole season, score some before.
So you score.
Then Martial scores. And guess what? Final minute. Marcus Rashford gets in the hat.
AKA Jesus Christ of Manchester.
And then and the last one. That fantastic defender we were trying to sign. Upamecano. Charlie, the way Rashford do the boy.
It's okay.
We are changing.
Because we thank God. Let's see another one. And again, we thank God that it's only the second game in the
Rashford is brilliant, though. Let's be clear. He's a great player.
Happy 70th birthday. There too, Mr. Pakwesi Yankee, chairman of Community Water, from all of us here at Multimedia. Also wishing my twins, Emmanuel and Emanuela, sounded like me. No, please, it's coming from Reverend Samuel Weafi Asante and Reverend Mrs. Teresa Weafi Asante of Liberty Temple, right? These are the key ones. I've got that one in. What have you got quickly?
I've got Peyton Edubuachi. Peyton is 10 years old today.
Good.
And of course, her uncle and aunt are praying for God's blessings over her life. And her uncle is Uncle Ato. Her aunt is Auntie Jackie. And of course, the entire family are celebrating her today. I got a couple more.
Okay.
This one is, it's long. A chaotic birthday to Michael Obuobi Donko, consultant at Scope Systems. This is from his wife.
Good.
And she's written in block capitals. Sweet. Not only do I wish you a happy 40th today, but also a lifetime of immense joy, inner peace, and true success. May your every unfulfilled dream come true. I pray you continue to age gracefully. I love you so much. Happiest of birthdays, my love. And that's from his wife, Mrs. Nanama Obuobi Donko. Right, happy birthday to Mrs. Vida Nkansa Cheramanting, the acting regional manager of Presbyterian Schools Eastern. And this is from, it doesn't say who it's from. Okay, 70th birthday to Mr. Pakwesi Yankee, chairman of Community Water.
Yes,
from everybody.
Yes.
Oh, you've done that. Charlie, we are sorted. We are sorted.
Right? Okay. So, Kojo, let's get into the Joy Sports Center. Is proudly brought to us by
Wait. Can't do this without me. Let's start again.
The Joy Sports Center, the chaotic Joy Sports Center, is brought to you by MTN.
Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial star 138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. It's also brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good. And by Nivea Men's deep range of products. It's time to go deep. With Sami or Dami, you must go deep. You can't do surface things and expect results. You have to go deep for real freshness.
Deeper.
With over 48 hours of protection from sweat and bacteria and 48 hours deep moisturization with the Nivea Men's deep range of products. Nivea Men, it starts with you, Sami Odami. Official sponsors of Real Madrid. Now imagine having a what was that Sami put over my head? My goodness. Was it his Batakari? It needs Nivea. Imagine having a soundtrack that simply reflects your mood every day of the week. And imagine now getting money every week just because of that song. Amazing, right? Well, thanks to MTN, you can win up to 1,000 cedis weekly, 4,000 cedis monthly, and a grand prize of 15,000 cedis with the MTN CRBT promotion. Just download your favorite song via any MTN Caller Tunes channel, copy a caller tune, or renew your existing caller tune and win big because we're good together. Send the word START to 1355 or dial star 1355# to subscribe today. Terms and conditions apply. We day for you everywhere you go. Now, this month at Standard Chartered, they are celebrating you, their client, over the past 120 years. Their customers have been an integral part of their business. Their products and processes have all been structured and put together with you in mind. As a token of their appreciation, they are giving you 50% off everything in UK brand stores across Ghana. Have you been to a UK brand store, Charlie?
Brutal.
The Gettins. And 50% of it will be given to you as a discount. So from now up till the end of this month, you can visit and shop at any UK brand store at Accra Mall, Junction Mall, West Hills Mall, Achimota Mall and Marina Mall and get a whopping 50% off. Further, from October 26 to October 30, you pay nothing for all mobile money transactions done on SC Mobile, and of course they remain grateful for your custom and your continual feedback. Thank you for choosing Standard Chartered. Remember, they remain Ghana's #1 digital bank, Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good. And finally, your car deserves the best treat. Introducing the latest addition to the Total Quartz engine oil family, the Quartz 9000 Future 0W20, specially conditioned and developed for the latest generation engine. Total Quartz 9000 Future 0W20 delivers excellent engine protection and cleanliness. It increases your oil change interval while reducing your fuel consumption. For optimum performance and efficiency of your car, go to your nearest Total service station and ensure your car is well protected. Join the Total Quartz Nation movement now. Total Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer.
Right, let's get into the Joy Sports Centre. And coming up, Manchester United striker Marcus Rashford cannot stay out of the headlines on or off the pitch. Last night, he hit a hat-trick against RB Leipzig minutes after coming on as a substitute.
Pogba surging through the centre of midfield, slips it through here for Greenwood. Beautiful goal. Mason Greenwood gives Manchester United the lead. Super move. Started by Pogba, through here for Marcus Rashford to chase. There's no flag. He's 1-on-1 with Galacci and scores. Marcus Rashford makes it 2-0. Oh, great goal. Marcus Rashford is at it again from out of nowhere. The substitute has made absolutely sure, and Rashford with a chance for the hat-trick, and he's taken it. Marcus Rashford at the treble for United.
3 for Marcus Rashford, 5 for Manchester United, 3 points on the board and 6 points in all as they're doing well in the UEFA Champions League group stage. There were wins as well for Barcelona, Chelsea and Sevilla. There are more reactions to come, plus a preview to the Europa League games tonight. But first, Confederation of African Football President Ahmad Ahmad has been found to have breached various codes of ethics. Yesterday, the FIFA Vice President for Madagascar announced its intention to go for a second term in office when CAF elections take place next March. This could now be in doubt. There's more on this report by my colleague Muftau Nabil Abdullahi.
The 60-year-old who took charge in 2017 has been formally entered into the race by Madagascar's federation as per CAF rules, which require that any candidate to be nominated by his own association. Ahmad is quoted by the BBC to have said, "I accepted to be a candidate while listening to President of the Federation, around 46 of whom asked me after receiving my assessment." Ahmad is deciding to stand again despite being the subject of an ongoing FIFA ethics inquiry, which has the potential to derail his bid and throw March's elections wide open. Ahmad said, "As I have previously announced, I said I would pursue a second mandate if the need was there." Last week, all but 8 federations on the continent gave their backing to the Malagasy to run again.
Right, we'll be keeping tabs on that story. Interesting one there. Now, well, it appears to be a morning of suspected scandals because here in Ghana, there's still controversy surrounding the exclusion of new Kotoko signing Andrew Powell from the Black Satellites camp ahead of the Waffles on the African Youth Championship in Togo. Bafo Akpatano board chairman Yaboating Jan, who nurtured Appel before his transfer to the Premier League Giants, has alleged the young defender was refused admission because he failed to sign for Dreams FC. That's a club the current under-20 coach Karim Zito worked for before taking charge of the national team. Chairman of the national under-20 team, Randy Abe, wants clarity on the matter and is calling for evidence.
Because of a certain history or things that have happened in the past, it's easier for people to make some conclusions. Anytime a player ever drops into a national team, there has to be a story behind it. I am not saying that Nyamasa is, but I have not seen any concrete evidence to suggest the particular player. It was because also on time Martin dropping. I have a player who was invited into the under-20 as part of the 140. I only hope you, but I'm the chairman of the team. Until somebody gives me concrete evidence. And they ask for this, and you see, sometimes we need to shy away from some of these things. Unless we are prepared to provide concrete evidence. I say, in fact, under 20 now, your partner because he didn't want to sign for a particular team.
National Under-20 Chairman Randy Abbey speaking there. All right, we are 16 days away from the start of the new Ghana Premier League season, and our countdown here, Joy Sports continues.
It's a free kick for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Here the Crossbow Stadium, run over, loops the ball into the area, heads the ball, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko has the first goal! Just display! Just a goal for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The Porcupine Warriors draw first blood in enemy territory. 1-0. Just display with a majestic header into the post. What a game we're seeing here. The corner kick on the way now of Accra Hearts of Oak. Taking shot, taking over again by Ruddy Avocha. Avocha with the ball, then he hits a lovely cross above everybody. Ball clears the post. Joseph Esso gets the goal, and the Phobia Birds are flying free. They've got the equalizer. It's 1-1 here at the Crossbow Stadium. This kick defines it. Nabi Keita to win for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Hands on the way.
Yeah, more of that to come here, Joy Sports, you know. But the first of our 4 shows daily to prepare you for the local season will begin on Friday on the Joy News Channel from 10 to 11 p.m. A Ghana Premier League Primer, Hearts of Oak edition. We'll have special focus, or we'll be focusing on the Phobians. Everything you need to know about Hearts of Oak before the season starts. Here's your host, Hans Menzando.
The first of the GPL Primer comes over at 10 p.m. on the Joy News Channel on Friday. I'll be hosting Accra Hearts of Oak. We'll try to gauge how the Phobians intend to break their duck of not winning the league title in a decade. That's a long time for a big club to go without a league title. So we'll find out just how they are going to go about the 2020-2021 season, which should culminate in them grabbing the Ghana Premier League title. So we'll do this from the perspective of the fans, ex-players, management members, and technical people. What have they done in the off-season in terms of their transfer business? And we'll also find out how Hearts of Oak are likely to line up in the coming season.
That's your host, Hans Menzando. You have to make a date with us then on Friday between 10 and 11 p.m. On Saturday, there's another one to look out for. We've got the GPL Transfer Countdown show itself then. That's between 7:30 and 9 p.m. also on the Joy News Channel. Now let's get ready for today's edition of the Ghana Premier League Minute, or what we call the GPL Minute. Here's my colleague, Muftau Nabil Abdullahi.
For the first time in the 62 years history of the Ghana Premier League, 5 different clubs will be using the Accra Sports Stadium from the start as their home venue for the new Ghana Premier League that commences on November 13. Hearts of Oak and Great Olympics, who have been using the venue since time memorial, will continue to host their home matches at the Accra Sports Stadium. New additions to the teams that will be using the 40,000 capacity stadium include Inter Allies in 2017. The 11:1 chose the Elwas Sports Stadium before switching to the Accra Sports Stadium. Legon Cities had sought to use the Medina AstroTurf, but unfortunately it does not meet the requirements of the Club Licensing Board of the Ghana Football Association, forcing them to switch to the Accra Sports Stadium, adding up to the numbers. Asante Kotoko, rivals of Accra Hearts of Oak and the record Premier League champions, have also chosen to use the stadium because of rehabilitation work currently ongoing on the Bawayara Sports Stadium. Until such a time the NSA makes available other facilities for usage by these clubs, they will all continue to use the National Sports Stadium.
All right, the Joy Sports Countdown is on, and you know, just one more story there in the Ghana Premier League this morning, and the Olympics forward. Aglasida Wako is eyeing the Black Stars call-up at the end of the new season. Now, Wako agrees, featuring for the Black Stars is a missed accolade in a career that has seen him win the Champions League and Super Cup. I'm talking about the CAF Champions League and Super Cup with TP Mazembe.
I'm praying to the good Lord to protect me and help me to achieve my aim, and I still I have so much in me there that I know I can still do. I'm looking up to getting called up to the national team as well, which has been one of my targets so far.
All right, let's do tennis this morning, and it's good to see the smile on the face of the young kids, at the Crossbow Stadium. You want to quickly go there and watch out, because we're getting you more from the ongoing McDan tennis training matches, focusing this week on the under-12s, under-14s, and under-16s. Our reporter, Michelle Queno, has been speaking to the wonderful young talents, giving the sport all the attention.
The McDan tennis training matches continued at the Accra Sports Stadium courts, with players in the under-12, under-14, and under-16 categories battling it out to secure selection into the country's youth tennis teams. as they compete to earn their places in Ghana's youth teams and possibly become senior national team players. They engaged Joy Sports and highlighted their long-term dreams for tennis.
I want to be a professional player. I want to achieve something to help others, because when I see some people sleeping around the streets, I feel sad. So I want to train hard and play more than Serena Williams. I want to be like Serena Williams.
The games will run through to Saturday, where finalists in all 3 categories will battle it out to be crowned champions.
Alright, just a quick one. I must tell you about some of the important ones to look out for. Just had to tell you, in the quarterfinals and the under-16, Abubakar Yakubu Lear defeated Charles Squatty 4-0-4-1, while Rafael Doruna knocked out Kelvin Alifo 4-0-4-1. I think Ralph is one guy we have to look out for. In the boys under-14, Joseph Joe Ajani knocked out Gerard Edrofo Collins 6-0 there, and Michael Tegoswell defeated Emmanuel Yeboah. Let's now get into the Champions League. No better place to start from. Here, let's start with Manchester United. Marcus Rashford came off the bench and scored a clinical hat-trick as Manchester United continued their recent momentum by taking apart RB Leipzig. They won by 5-0. John Murray was in commentary position and says Rashford was really good.
Tonight he's come on as a substitute and he scored his first hat-trick for Manchester United in the space of a little over 15 minutes. He's got the match ball, Marcus Rashford, and Manchester United, a 5-star performance this, against last season's Champions League semi-finalists, who've not been beaten since they lost in the semi-finals. They're top of the Bundesliga, and they've been given a good hiding by United here, who've won finally at Old Trafford for the first time this season, and what a win, 5-0.
We can now hear from the Manchester United manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
He came on, did well. Impact, of course, you want that from the subs. I think that's only possible, though, when the others have laid the groundwork, and what a shift they put in, because they do make you work, Leipzig. The high press, the counter press, everything, the intensity, and we had to really dig deep and work hard for each other. So spaces open up when you're winning, of course, and we knew that today was the day that we had to rest a few, because this season is relentless.
Barcelona perhaps provided the best response to the turmoil off the pitch by convincingly beating Juventus in the Champions League last night. Conor McNamara has the rest of the story.
Barcelona have had a turbulent week off the pitch with upheaval at board level, but on the pitch they began with gusto. Ousmane Dembele scored the important goal of the first half. He received a wonderful pass from Messi to set him in motion. His shot was helped by a deflection on its way beyond Szczesny and into the net. Almost immediately Juventus thought they had equalised down the other end. Alvaro Morata barged past the Barcelona goalkeeper Neto to roll the ball in as the ball had glanced his arm on the way through. It was to be the first of 2 goals disallowed by VAR for Morata. For the second one, he was adjudged to be offside. Messi was to seal the deal late on. His penalty made it 2-0, a significant win in Turin for Barcelona.
All right, Conor McNamara there. In other games, Chelsea beat Krasnodar by 4-0. Another clean sheet there, going strong. Mendy. Sevilla beat Rennes by 1-0. Borussia Dortmund beat Zenit St. Petersburg by 2-0. It was 1-0 between Club Brugge and Lazio. Ferencváros drew 2-2 with Dinamo Kiev, and you know that Paris Saint-Germain were 2-0 winners in Turkey, and Manchester United got what they were looking out for. Later tonight, we get to see Thomas Partey in an Arsenal jersey again, because the Europa League games are on, and they're up against Dundalk. Other important games: AEK Athens vs Leicester, Antwerp away up against Tottenham Hotspur, AC Milan up against Sparta Prague, and Napoli up against Real Sociedad. We've got the man conducting the choir here. Joy Sports Centre, Victor. He says that's it for the Joy Sports Centre. So that's it for the Joy Sports Centre.
Thank you very much. Thank you, George, and the team. And of course, the Joy Sports Centre returns tomorrow with even more from the world of sports. Stay tuned for that. Right now, though, it's exactly time for Food for Thought with Uncle Ibu White. And it's brought to us every morning by the kindness of our good friends at